this is going to be my testimony in a sense. In 1988, my world totally changed. I had given birth to our fourth son, and he was born prematurely and had many health problems. But my first 3 pregnancies prior to Lanier were just textbook. They were fast, easy, and my husband and I felt that we were just fed the American family, living the dream. At the time that Lanier was born, he was only 2 pounds, 12 ounces. So there were many, many medical problems, and that was the focus, just helping him to make it hour by hour. The doctors had told us he would never survive a regular delivery. It was very traumatic for me because that put in my mind, did God want this baby to be born, or was he only here because of an emergency cesarean? I questioned, was this baby supposed to be part of our family? He was in the hospital for 2 full months before we were able to bring him home. And during that time, it was a time of real soul searching. Can I raise this baby? There are families that are willing and wanting to adopt special needs children. And I did place Lanier for a week. And during that time, it was very traumatic. I met with our priest daily, and I was told by the priest and so many close friends and family, there's no right or wrong decision about whether you can keep your son Lanier, raise him, or if you have to let someone else do that. And at first I thought I could let someone else do that. But then I realized I just couldn't look myself in the mirror. And I just had to have control over him and to know what was going on in his life. So we'll fast forward, I guess, until when Lanier started school, special needs preschool in Cobb County. And, we knew, we tried to prepare ourselves that one day that little yellow school bus was not going to drive up. And prior to Lanier exiting the Cobb County Special Needs Program, I went to some of the other facilities. Some were state-run and in the metro Atlanta area. And I came home telling my husband I could never have Lanier in one of those. The clients were just not as well cared for at all. Some seemed to be just kind of off to themselves. They weren't being engaged and stimulated. One of the therapists affiliated with Cobb County School System said, hey, by the way, have you ever heard of First Baptist Church of Woodstock? They have a really great Saturday respite program. So Lanier started there, and I want to say that was back in 2007, 2008. And of course, we got to know Lori Baker. She responded to the needs of the community because it didn't take long for Lori to realize that parents were concerned about what's going to happen when my child does reach age 22. So prayers were answered when Lori was able to take a Saturday respite program and form it into 5 days a week daycare / childcare for special needs families. It is such a safe and nurturing environment, and it provides stimulation for our children. They have done such a fabulous job of hiring loving, caring staff members that genuinely love our children. Lanier was born to me and to my husband. We were given that responsibility. But the staff members here at Next Step have chosen to be with these very special young adults. And it just warms my heart that there's so much goodness in the world. Lori and Nick have made it where they have so many different levels of care. So for those that are higher functioning, but then for like our son that needs help in every capacity, no one's turned away. It doesn't matter how severe the disability, it doesn't matter the financial situation, because most of the clients here have received waivers, but sometimes those waivers don't come about until years. Lori and Nick and the staff, they meet all those needs and all the different levels of ability. I just can't emphasize enough the fact that we love the environment, and the fact that no clients ever turn down. I encourage everyone that if you are looking for a program that benefits in such a unique and beautiful way, that Next Step is the one to contribute to. Because one thing for sure, the need for this program will never go away. It's never going to go away. No family ever knows when their life is going to change. And as I said, mine changed in 1988. And there was a new life, and no family, whether you're parents of a special needs child or grandparents, you never know. And Next Step provides an opportunity for families to have peace of mind and their loved ones to enjoy their lives. There's no way we can thank them for what they've done for our children and for our peace of mind and for our family. I really can't say enough. We're very graciously thankful.